Hey there, you're watching the Jessa Channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here with more villagers. This is the final episode of this series, which has been very well received on the channel. I know many of you are simmers the way I am, love the little village aspect, and you guys have told me time and again how much you're enjoying this, and I appreciate that. And as a reward for your wonderful kindness and viewership, I have a surprise. I have 3 keys to villagers to give away to you. Yep. 3 keys for this wonderful game. You'll be able to head on over to your Steam client, put the key in, and get the game. And it'll be yours to play. And all I ask is that you thank the developers, as always. If you don't get a key, please try buying the game. Small developers like this, they need all the support that they can get to continue to bring us games that we can play. Without them, there'd be no Jessa Channel. Anyway, so how it works is, over the day, today, on the day that this video releases, which I believe will be April 6th, April 7th. On the day that this video releases on April 7th, throughout the day, from the time this video releases until midnight on April 7th, I will be posting at a random time the key number 1, key number 2, and key number 3, and 3 tweets throughout the day randomly. All you have to do is head over to Twitter and keep an eye on my Twitter feed. When you see the tweet go up, grab the key. It's yours. That's it. First come, first serve. So I am over on Twitter at the Jessa Channel, and keep an eye on my Twitter feed today. And if you get that key, then all you need to do is tweet me and say, Jessa, I redeemed the key, and I will know that that key is gone, and I will congratulate you wholeheartedly. If you do get the game, remember you can always come back here to this video or any other video in the series and leave some pictures, or send me a message on Twitter, or upload it to Imager. Let me know and show me pictures of your village. All right, let's find out the fate of the inhabitants of Jessaville. It's, look at this. It said it's spring. This is the unspringiest. Oh, there we go. I was like, that's not spring. So it's spring. Yeah, that's spring. Okay. So where are we? And also, before we start, I forgot to thank wholeheartedly Tassilo Raw and the developers, the other developers of at Bumblebee Games, who Tassilo is the one who graciously sent me 3 keys to give to you. So I'm really happy about that. And I want to thank you, Tassilo, for your support of this series. And yeah, for those keys. So thank Tassilo in the comments. Okay, so what do we have to do? I have to forget. Oh, build a public bath. So this is the one that's going to take a while to do. And I don't, like I said, I don't know what the, when, what causes this to be a check mark. Let's see, does it say? No. Maybe it's just the number of villagers we have, I'm not sure. But anyway, so we are continuing on with the public bath, and we need 70 stone, and it looks like we're going to need to build another, we're full on stone here. So I think we might need... We have some room for storage here. We have some room for storage here. Let me put a warehouser in here. Yeah. And they're going to start to take, because we've got as much stone as we can get. To increase our chances of getting this a little bit faster, let's do another... this is iron that we have here, which we have enough of. This is iron up here. This is stone. Oh, I remember what I did. I think, did I? I did not. Well, looky there. How many people are working here? 3. I'm going to add another stone cutter in, and then I'm also going to put a quarry down, say here, and I'm going to add another stone cutter. And that should get us to our stone a little bit faster.
A new baby was born.
Yay! Oh, Klaus and Hannah have married. And look, it shows right there. Isn't that cool? Look at, he's celebrating his honeymoon by working his tail off for Queen Jessa. I'm so awful. What'd I do to my poor villagers? They're all like, I can't do no more. Queen Jessa. Okay, I kind of want to build another iron mine, but I kind of don't. I'm wondering, how can I get my warehousers to take the stone out of there? I'm going to put all the warehousers that I can here to see if they'll come over here and get this stone. I don't know what's holding them up. I don't know. Let's see what they're doing. Let's find out what's holding them up. Ah, they're taking care of fish. Look at that. There's even a fish that shows up. I do think they did a great job with attention to detail, all the little details. I find that that's really what makes a world come alive. This is very relaxing.
Finished.
Okay, finished building that quarry. Let's get another stone cutter in here. Another 3. Yep. So now we don't have any other workers, but that's okay because we don't really need... We have everything set. What we're low on is stone, so we're just putting everyone towards that goal. Everyone works together. Ah, see, our warehousers finally came and got our iron. So now we can make more. The iron mine. Let's look at a close-up of some of these buildings. Oops. The developers probably believe that we've zoomed in as far as we possibly can, or anyone would want to, but I'd love to zoom right in on that. I mean, somebody did a lot of, work to create that model, and I want to see it as close up as I can get it. Okay, our stone is full, so I'm going to... Well, I think what I'm going to need actually is another warehouse. So I'm going to relieve these stone cutters of duty. And let's make another warehouse because I know we're going to need one. We will put it right next to this one. Smack dibbity dab there. I'm sorry. I have to quit saying annoying words like that. Smack dibbity dab. What does that even mean? I don't know. If we're very lucky...
Visiting your village.
Yay! He needs a free spot at a warehouse, and he doesn't have... Oh, no, he does. Okay. How much are we going to need? 40, 70, 30. So we can... Oh. Hey, it's ready! We did it! No, we didn't. It came up for a second. Excuse me. I was hoping this might be the first episode where I don't have to tell you that I have a bronchial infection, but I guess that's not going to be the case. Okay, here it is. Yay, our bath! So let's put a bath right where it'd be very easy to get lots of water for it. We'll put it right... I just saw a place there. Right there. So that you can have the delicious smell of fish. On your bath, in your bath, you're sitting there in the bathhouse, you're relaxing. Ah. And then somebody says, you smell that? And then everybody says, Jessa! Jessa, why did you do that? Okay, and I think now, once again, it's just a waiting game. I think it's going to take quite some time. Oh, look at these trees over here. This is where look at that.
A new baby was born.
Our forester, I'm going to have him cut trees. I want him to log. I want them to log. Nut and Armand. I want them to do nothing but logging. Let's see how they're doing. Get to it, Nut. Need that wood. I can't work no harder. Yeah, there we go. So, but yeah, I finally figured out how these buildings work, and they create a very nice little crop of trees in their environs. Look at that. See, I like to really zoom in and take a look at it. Those trees look great. So I want to ask any developers at Bumblebee, if you're watching, have any of you guys played The Sims? Because I swear one of your wives, or maybe yourselves even, played The Sims. You know, I just feel like some developer at Bumblebee just had a wife who played The Sims all the time. And he was like, you know what? This looks like a game I'd like to make, except make it more about the village itself instead of The Sims. I think that happened. I'm voting on that. And of course, there are lots of men who play The Sims. But I just have this vision that it's one of the developers watching.
A new baby was born.
His wife. Lawrence! So what I've learned is that the stork will show up here, and then when the baby gets to be old enough to be a child and walking around... Look, there's somebody outside dancing. They're celebrating. That's awesome. So Lawrence is a baby, but then... And we saw it in the last episode, the stork actually flies by and drops off the child. And then the child is then part of your population. We had some babies born in the winter. And I think Hannah and Albrecht were born in the winter, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, babies are already growing up into adults. I wonder how long their ages are. Like, in other words, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in here and allocate everyone to being a worker as much as possible. Since we have all the stone we need, I'm going to take our stone cutters out, make them workers. I'll keep one miner, keep the fishers, definitely. Because we're running low on food. Perhaps one hunter, because it's spring and the elk are running. I'm going to take this warehousers down, and that should speed up our building. So we have 8 workers. That should do. So far, everything is running swimmingly, and particularly, look at that. Oh, look at those vegetables. We are missing a farmer, though, so we need those vegetables, so I will put a farmer back in there. Let's see if it was... No, it's Klaus this time. Before it was, I believe her name was Pia. And she managed to work that farm single-handedly and push out 3 babies. Color me impressed. Oh, yeah, things are moving a lot faster now. It took me ages to realize that just here, over here, there's 7 workers... that you need, to balance, keep these workers up, because they're the ones who just sort of build and generally forest if you tell them to and things like that. It does feel really silly to have this bathhouse here, when we haven't even got more than like 2 houses and we have this giant stone monstrosity. That has been demanded by Magdalene, the latest character in the story.
Merchant is visiting your village.
Who I won't ruin it if you haven't seen the previous episode who Magdalene is. But look at him go. Leonie. Fishing away. She's got the best job in the village. I just saw a little kid coming in there. That's awesome.
The building is finished.
All right, and here's the aforementioned Magdalene. And there's our bathhouse. I'm going to click on it and see a boiler man carries wood to the bath oven. Every bathing villager consumes 1 wood. Okay. So Jessa unveils the new bathhouse. She stands here in front of this, in a beautiful spring day, her hair gently waving in the breeze, etc., etc. And she announces to the villagers that this is the wish of Magdalene, and so therefore it shall be called the Magdalene's Waters. That's what it'll be called. And oh, here's the door. Perfect. The door is facing the river here. That's great. And Magdalene is very happy, I'm sure, to receive her building. Let's see what she has to say. After all these years of living in the wilderness, far away from city life, I never would have thought that the sight of busy townspeople would give me such joy. Jessa, I'm so glad I found you again, despite the heavy guilt that rests on my shoulders. Don't worry, let it go, honey. I hope you will find it in your heart to forgive me one day. Heck, we forgive you now. You didn't do anything. Can't help it that, we killed our dad accidentally and et cetera, et cetera. You've had some influence on the course of history. You shan't be punished for it. Of course not. And I have to admit that planning is my vocation. Yay. I'm going to try and make amends and have adopted Pesolt. That's awesome. Pesolt is this kind of batty man-child. What do you mean? Do I have a brother? He lost his friends, families, and acquaintances. The doctors may have sent him into exile forever, considering him useless to society. Let's not talk about him like that. He's standing right there. That would be wrong. He has helped us a lot. And I want to give back to him. I will never replace his mother. And some would say he's old enough to look after himself. But I can play a small part in healing. So in order to adopt, in my little headcanon, as it were, you have to go over here to the town hall and petition the queen. And she, look at, everybody's tuckered out. Anyway, and petition the queen, and she will grant you your wish if she so desires. So yay, now we have a new brother to make up for our old one, who was kind of a meanie. He was a big old fat meanie head. Hey, Mathis and Anna have married. Oh, so people just get married right in front of the town hall? That's great. Probably because we don't have a priest yet. No, my daughter, thank you for everything. When spring has sprung and summer that follows has passed, a wonderful autumn can be the most beautiful manifestation of God's grace. Twinkle. Do we even know whether the story came to a close in autumn? Now you've ruined my saying. Look at her. I love her angry face. And it looks like she's got either a nose ring or kind of a needs to see a dermatologist. I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm sorry, my dear. New Hope. Our story didn't end after New Hope had been established. Albrechtus continued to be excited about the city's progress and kept his promise. The country that had been destroyed by war now needed Jessa's skills more than ever. Yay! Rebuilding a country is tough and demanding work, but I'm ready for the task. Anyhow, Albrechtus did let Jessa decide for herself which area she would help next. After all, I was familiar with all types of terrain by now. That's true. And you're still a cutie pie. You're so cute, I just want to pinch you. What actually happened to the rest of the followers? They accompany me. Yay! So I have my own city council. So we left New Hope in the hands of Magdalene and Pesolt. Oh. And Ursel sighs happily. And this is the inn we built. See, there's okay, well, there's some people we know. And I'm up here, I'm dancing, having a good time. There's one thing we've got to hand to Ewalt and Jessa. They may have designed the best tavern in the world. Yes, we did. I mean, thank you. You're only saying that because you don't want to annoy the innkeeper. I've seen my fair share of pubs, but New Hope has the most inviting taverns in the whole country. So one suggestion to Bumblebee is that it'd be cool, once again, if we could, instead of having this New Hope thrust upon us, that we could have had a pop-up that let us name our new city whatever we wanted it to be. And that would come up here every time. That would have been cool. And this one, so help me God, is the best of all. He's swearing to God about this, and I wholly agree with you. How do you know all the minute details of Jessa's story, Jacqueline? Look at this. Jacqueline holds out Jessa's notebook, the one that Benling gave to her. I thought that was lost. Where on earth did you get that from? That, dear Ursel, is another story. that I'd love to tell you some other time. I'll change my mind once I've had another flagon of ale. Innkeeper, quick, bring us another. Music. And that's it. Yay! Thank you to Bumblebee and Tassilo Raw for bringing us, and you can see his name here. He's the CEO, project lead, and he did the interface. And hopefully you'll be seeing some more additional interest in villagers from my viewers. And once again, I ask you from the bottom of my heart, support the developers. Head on over to Steam, buy this game, put it on your wish list, let other people know about it because it's so cute. And this is how we get more games like this. So, one more thing. Once again, throughout today, April 7th, there will be 3 keys appearing in my Twitter feed at random times between now and midnight. Head on over to my Twitter feed at the Jessa Channel, where I am in all social media, where my name in all social media, I should say. And look out for those keys. Grab one. We'll head out to the main menu here. And it's basically first come, first serve. I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved it, join the party and subscribe. I'll see you back here on the Jessa Channel for a new Let's Play. As always, we're coming up with great games to play. So, as always, thank you so much for watching.